What's up, EV Clan? Alex Espion here, and welcome back to the next episode of the Pokemon Gold Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we explored the Mount Moon area, and then we went down from Pooter City to get here to Viridian City. My dream is to become a gym leader. Don't abandon your dreams, kid. You got that. I heard that the gym in Cinnabar is gone. Oh. I wonder what became of Blaine, gym leader. Okay, so we were just discussing that at the end of the last episode, actually. Like, the gym in Cinnabar is apparently closed. It's no longer a gym, so I don't know what the 7th gym is in this game. I think the 8th gym... I'm fairly sure the 8th gym is Blue. But is Blue's gym right here in this town, in this city, Viridian City? But if Blue's the 8th, then who's the 7th? Because Blaine not only does the gym seem to be closed, but it's also just gone entirely, apparently, and Blaine is gone as well. So, who is the 7th gym leader, then? Where in the world is Viridian's gym leader? I wanted to challenge him. Yeah, me too. That's kind of why I came down this area. I mean, it wasn't why I came down this area. I came down this area to get closer to Cinnabar so that I can challenge Cinnabar first. But Cinnabar, not only is the gym leader not here in this city, but also the gym leader doesn't seem to be there in Cinnabar either. So I'm wondering what I have to do exactly between now and getting to Cinnabar in order to make the gym leader come back, or in order to find a different gym leader, because Blaine is currently not in Cinnabar, or he's not, at least not at the gym in Cinnabar. So what do I need to do exactly to make him come back, or to make someone else new come? I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to figure that out today. Have you been to Cinnabar? No, I have not. It's an island way south of here. I mean, I have in another timeline. I mean, it was the same timeline, but I was just a different person. Okay, stop running away from me. I want to talk to you. The gym leader here is totally cool. Well, he would be cooler if he was actually, you know, here. Welcome, how may I help you? Do you have hyper potions? You do have hyper potions. Okay, then you can help me. I was going to say by selling me hyper potions, but I don't actually need them right now. Revives. Full heals. I don't need revives, but I might need full heals. How many do I have? How many hyper potions do I have? How close am I to getting back down to the normal amount of hyper potions that I usually carry with me on my Pokemon journey? 34. Okay, I usually carry with me 10 in any given moment, so that is still far more than I typically have. Okay, I could get one full heal. Yeah, let's buy one full heal. I will give you one purchase worth of my business. There you go. You're welcome. You should be very grateful. I am the champion of both this region and another. Because the Indigo Plateau is technically like the League of 2 regions, so I'm technically the champion of 2 regions. I'm your champion, by the way. I don't know why everyone's being, like, prejudiced towards me and being like, oh, you're from Johto? Ew. But, like, I am your champion. You should be showing me a little bit more respect. Actually, a lot of it more respect, honestly. This tree can be cut. Yes, it can. That's why I went up to it and interacted with it, because I was going to cut it. Yawn! Sorry. I must have dozed off in the sun. I had this dream about a drowsy eating my dream. Weird, huh? I'm pretty sure that wasn't a dream. Huh? What's this? Where did this TM come from? This is spooky. Here, you can have this TM. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing that's a TM for Dream Eater, or at least it's supposed to be. TM42 contains Ice Punch. Ugh. Oh, Ice Punch makes him very sleepy, apparently. Okay, it's Ice Punch. That's not Dream Eater. I was gonna say that's not what I was expecting, but it kind of was. I mean, I wasn't expecting exactly Ice Punch, but I was expecting it not to be Dream Eater. So, I was expecting not to expect something, so that doesn't count. Like and subscribe if you know what that quote is from. You probably won't, but it's worth a shot, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go up here. Oh, there's an encounter over here. Maybe it's something good, worth me catching, even with my limited box space. It is not. It's a Clefairy. Okay. So I'm just gonna see what's over in this area, because obviously this is where you usually go to challenge the Indigo League. However, I already challenged the Indigo League, so I don't really know what purpose this path would serve me in this game, unless there's like someone on the way to the Indigo League from the Kanto side that I would be able to interact with to do something, like, interesting. Maybe Giovanni's over here, and I need to interact with him in order to, like, progress the story and get the Cinnabar gym leader back. Maybe that's the case, I don't know. I'll just have to see. Let's go down here. Don't go down there, because that just puts you back in the area you were in before. Be very careful not to drop down that ledge. Okay, now we go up here. Pokemon League. Victory Road. Entrance. Okay. Go up this way. Oh, this just brings me back here. This way leads to Mount Silver, yeah. You'll see scary strong Pokemon out there. Got it. So now, at this point, there's no badge check. Or was the badge check... Wait. Was there a badge check up here that I walked through before? Or was the badge check down there? Because if so, the Kanto people don't have to do a badge check in order to get to the Indigo League anymore. They could just walk right in. They don't need to be in a single gym. They could just walk right over to the Indigo League. They could just walk right onto Victory Road here. Unless there's a badge check up here. I don't recall the badge check being up here. I thought this guy down here checked your badges. So they could just skip past the guy that checks their badges. If I'm not mistaken, they could just skip right past the guy who checks their badges. So, Johto people people who are from Johto, they have to collect all the badges in order to get to the Indigo League. But the Kanto people can just go from this path right here and just skip past the badge check. Huh. Okay, that's interesting, if I have that correct. Maybe I don't. Maybe badge check's up there and I'm just talking out of my ass. But I'm fairly sure that the way that's set up, the Kanto people can just go right onto Victory Road. They can just skip right past the badge check. That's crazy, if that's the case. Okay, so there's nothing really over there besides stuff we've already seen and places we've already been. So then, I guess, I came from up there, I went that way, there's nothing this way. So I guess I was gonna say the only way left to go is down, but, now that I think about it, I could also go this way, into here, into this is like the trainer area, right? This is where all the trainers at, the tough trainers, where I can get some XP. Trainer House. The club for top trainer battles. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do some top trainer battles, I'm down for it. Welcome to Trainer House, the newest and most happening place in Viridian. We're open to trainers only. You can battle against the best of the best right downstairs. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm going to call from Kate the Poet first. Hold on. The best of the best can wait. Good evening, Alex. This is Kate. Were you awake? I dressed up my Pidgey. Oh, I thought she said I dressed up as a Pidgey. As a Pidgey? As a Pidgey. I thought for a second she said I dressed up as a Pidgey. I'm like, what? It looks even cuter than before. You have to hear this. I battled Weepinbell the other day. It was easy. I had a type advantage. Bye-bye! I guess Pidgey does have a type advantage against Weepinbell. You're correct. But, you know, I'm fairly sure Weepinbell... I guess Pidgey could win depending on the level of the Pidgey. But I feel like Weepinbell, just because it's like a middle evolution and Pidgey's like the first in the evolution line, Weepinbell could win that, I feel. In a lot of circumstances, unless the Pidgey's like about to evolve, or you haven't, or it's like level 30 and you haven't evolved it for some reason. Viridian is the town closest to Indigo Plateau. I know, I just went over there. I went over to like the badge check area, not like the actual Indigo Plateau. Was that the Indigo Plateau? Is that considered the Indigo Plateau? Or is up from there considered the Indigo Plateau? I don't know. Point is, I went towards like the Victory Road area. They built this place because so many trainers pass through on their way up to Indigo Plateau. Not the Indigo Plateau, just Indigo Plateau. I guess you can't because the champ, unless you go all... Oh, what are you talking about? What are you saying? Hold on. Start again. Rewind. What? I guess you can't become the champion unless you go all over the place and battle all kinds of people. The champion from Pallet traveled to all the cities and towns in Kanto. Well, I've almost traveled to all the cities and towns in Johto and Kanto. So take that, Pallet trainer champion guy. What's this? A strategy memo? This writing looks like an onyx. What? I'm sorry, I can't read right now for some reason. What's this? A strategy memo? This writing looks like onyx tracks. It's completely illegible. Ah. Okay. So let's go up here, check out what this guy has to say. Whew! I'm taking a rest from Pokemon battles. Don't do that, you'll get, like, what is it, rusty. I mean, I guess you need a rest every once in a while, but don't take too long a rest, because then you'll get rusty. What do you want? I mean, it's a very, aggressive way to greet someone. They hold practice battles downstairs here. I would love to see how well a trainer from Johto battles. Why is it always about a trainer from Johto? Why is it always about me being from Johto? Come on. I mean, that wasn't, like, offensive. That wasn't really offensive, necessarily. But still, the fact that you mentioned it, and I know she wasn't, like, expecting me to be a trainer from Johto, unless she was, and she's just, like, trying to be subtle. But you're still, like, calling out people for being from Johto. Or, like, you're calling out that people from Johto are different in some way, because you, like, want to see how they battle. You want to, like, you're saying, like, they're separate from how Kanto people battle in some way. And, like, I'd imagine, yes, Johto trainers are different, do battle differently from Kanto trainers, but also, like, every trainer battles differently from everyone, so I don't see why you're particularly interested in Johto trainers, unless you think we're, like, some really different species or something, I don't know. Practice battles are held in the training hall downstairs. Skilled trainers are invited to participate. Okay, does this sign say the same thing? There are no rules or regulations for practice matches, just like in field battles, and anything goes. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So, am I gonna get wrecked here? Is this like the battle tower or something? Like, this game's battle tower equivalent, where all the battles are, like, purposely supposed to be super hard? And you're supposed to, like, EV and IV train and stuff? Hyper training, like, that sort of thing? Like, those types of battles where you want to do that before it? Because if so, I might get my butt kicked. Hi, welcome to our training hall. You may battle a trainer once per day. Oh, once per day. What? Hold on. I sure hope I didn't, like... this isn't gonna, like, crash the game or anything. I'm gonna save right now, but I'm only gonna save in one slot because I might need to go back to the other slot, in case saving right now has already put me in a place where I'm, like, soft-locked or gonna crash or something. 999999999 Ute 39 is your opponent today. Oh, I see. Well, I hope 99999999999 Ute 39 is strong, because, I'm pretty good myself. Would you like to battle? Actually, on second thought, I'm good and I'm leaving right now. Sorry, only those trainers who will be battling are allowed to go in. That's okay, you know what, I'll just, get out of here. Because, that was a little bit, anxiety-inducing. That looked like my game was gonna break if I progressed any further, so let's just, go down here instead. Let's go on and continue progressing with the game. Forget about the trainer battle house or whatever. Just continue on. We just move on. We just continue. Okay, so now we're gonna go down from Viridian City, and I think that puts us in Viridian Forest. Unless I'm thinking of, like, Petalburg Forest being before Petalburg, and Viridian Forest is actually above Viridian City. Yep, okay, I had it the wrong way around. I was thinking of Petalburg, yeah. Petalburg, is that the right place? Or am I thinking of the wrong Gen 3 location, or am I not even thinking of a Gen 3 location? I mean the town in... Oh, Rustboro! Wait, Petalburg? Wait, Petalburg Forest is the forest from... Petalburg Forest is the forest from Hoenn, right? Or am I thinking of the complete wrong forest? It's not Rustboro Forest, so... Yeah, if it is Petalburg Forest, then Petalburg is before Petalburg Forest, because it definitely isn't after Petalburg Forest, because Rustboro is after Petalburg Forest. Then I guess I'm wrong, and in Hoenn, also, Petalburg Forest is after Petalburg, just like in this game. Viridian Forest is after Viridian City, apparently, so I guess I'm wrong in both regions, now that I think about it. I guess. It's a fruit-bearing tree. Hey, it's bitterberry, not a bitterberry, just... Okay. Done. Told this joke enough times in this recording session. Okay. So we go get that berry, and then we go down from there, and I don't think there's any trainers on this route particularly. Okay, no one here. Okay, we're gonna go challenge this guy. There is one trainer on this route, I think. Unless there's, like, 5 trainers below him for some reason. Or just, you know, one more trainer below him. That would also make me wrong, but it would make me less wrong, because 1 is closer to 2 than 1 is to 5. If trainers meet, the first thing to do is battle. I mean, I think the first thing to do is, like, talk to them in some way, like you just did, but the second thing to do is definitely battle. Yeah, you're correct. As long as breathing is a thing you're also doing while doing those 2 things. That is, frankly, the first thing you should do when fighting a trainer, is breathe. And then everything else should be happening while you're doing that. In fact, you should always breathe while you're doing anything. Breathing, frankly, should be the first thing you do in life. And then do everything else while you're doing that. I'm trying to think of something you can do before breathing to, like, prove myself wrong, but I think breathing is, like, genuinely the first thing you do when you live, when you start living, when you, like, come out the womb. Anything else before breathing? No, not really. I mean, I guess you could open your eyes before breathing. Do babies open their eyes before they start breathing? It's a really... Well, do babies open their eyes? Not really, I feel like, right? Newborns don't really open their eyes, do they? I mean, I guess they kind of do. It's, like, open a little bit, but I feel like they're still mostly closed, you know? This is a really strange conversation that has nothing to do with Pokemon. I very quickly got away from the Pokemon aspect of this conversation, and am now thinking about what newborns do first in their life. Strange. Anyway, Screech. How about no? Not feeling the Screech, no. Not a fan. Stop learning Screech? Yeah. No to the Screech, yeah to the no to the Screech. Okay, what are they sending in next? Jumpluff. Okay, still not that much of a challenge for Stacy. Stacy can take that, right? Stacy, you got that. Another flying type, though, now that I think about it, so they might do a considerable amount of damage to Stacy. But it's fine. Stacy kills this thing before they get killed by this thing, right? I have faith in Stacy. Not too much, but a good amount. Nightshade. Good. Does half health, about. Okay, yeah, that's predictable. That is usually what happens. It usually does about half health. They go for Stunt Spore. It misses. Good, good, good. Better than going for a flying type move. I don't even know how many flying type moves Jumpluff gets. I feel like despite the fact that it is a flying type, it gets very few flying type moves. Because, like, what is it going to do? Peck? Wing attack? It doesn't have wings? It doesn't have a beak. Like, what's it supposed to do? Peck? Pluck? Wing attack? Brave bird? Like, how's it supposed to do any of that? The only thing I can think of it using that's a flying type move is, like, Gust. Or, like, Hurricane. Things that don't involve anything, like, bird-related. Which, frankly, a lot of flying-type moves involve things that are bird-related. Oh, another Jumpluff. Okay, that's interesting. Will this thing go for a flying-type move, or this one... Does this one also feel like not going for a... Does this one also feel like not going for a flying-type move? Or not feel like going for a flying-type move would be the better way of phrasing it, I think. Oh, also, it does not... It also does not want to go for a flying type move, apparently. It wants to go for Leech Seed, which would be great if you were going to live this hit, which you won't, so therefore Leech Seed doesn't do anything, and you just wasted your last turn in this world. Unless you go over and, you know, like, heal. Get healed by a Pokemon Center, in which case you're back in this world, you're fine. Aw, I've got a losing record. That's a shame. Want to talk to me again? For trainers, it's a given that we'll battle whenever we meet. That is true. That is factual indeed. Okay, so now that I've beaten you, I think I just go right down to Pallet Town from here. And this is the part where, like, 6 trainers come out and all jump scare me at once. Okay. Let's go over here. I saw a Pokeball. Oh, no, wait. I think that might have been a person's head, actually. There's another trainer down here. You there. Want to battle? It depends. Is there a Pokeball behind you? It actually doesn't depend. I'll fight you either way. Okay, preschooler Sonia wants to battle. You look pretty old for a preschooler, but if you say you're a preschooler, I mean... I'll take you at your word. You know, kids keep getting taller. Like, you see kids these days that are, like, the size of adults? It's crazy. Like, what are they feeding these kids? It's wacky. So, maybe she is a preschooler. She's just really tall preschooler. Who knows? Swift. Okay, we take those. Not a problem. All these flying types not going for flying type moves. I'm very grateful. And by that I mean I think they're stupid. And I think they should, you know, do better. I would be grateful if I wasn't so secondhand embarrassed from them. If I didn't actually want them to succeed a little bit so these battles would be more interesting. Let me see. Low kick is super effective. Let's go for that. Should I be scared of this thing? I don't think I should be really scared of anything these random trainers are sending out, but should I be scared of this thing, like, even a little bit? Apparently not, because I flinched it so it doesn't even get to hit me. But, like, should I have been scared of it before I flinched it? Let me think about that, because, like, Ice type, ground is super effective against poison, but Bug, I think, resists poison, so yeah, I think we're fine. I think we were fine there. I don't think the Piloswine was a threat to Stacy. Down and out. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for you. You're strong. You obviously must have trained hard. Yeah, for a while now. Route 1. Pallet Town. To Viridian City. Okay. Yeah, I've been training hard for a hot minute, because I became the champion of an entire region, and now I'm in an entirely different region. And I'm still training. Still going at it, so... yeah. Lots of training. Lots of hard training. Very hard. Anyway. So now we're gonna go over here, right down to Pallet Town, before we get into actual Pallet Town proper. We get interrupted by a level 2 Electabuzz. Oh no, I'm terrified. And then we're gonna Nightshade. This thing is a non-issue. It's gonna do 1 damage to me, yep, as expected. And then we're gonna Nightshade it, and it's gonna do way more than 1 damage to this thing. It is going to do actually... okay, so a Nightshade does operate off of my level, not theirs, because if it did operate off of their level, then it would have done 2 damage because it was level 2. So it is my level, not theirs. Blue's house. Oh, I can visit Blue's house. Maybe, unless he locked the door. Nobody seems to lock their doors in Pokemon. Hi, my kid brother is the gym leader in Viridian City. But he goes out of town so often. It causes problems for the trainers. Oh, so way to, like, have a secret for, like, 20 minutes of gameplay. Because it was like, oh, we don't know who this gym leader is. The sign is illegible. How are you supposed to figure it out? And then she just tells you in, like, the very next town. That's, like, 1 route away. Hi. Red's been away for a long time. He hasn't called either. So I have no idea where he is, or what he's been doing. That sounds tragic. They say that no word is proof that he's doing fine. But I do worry about him. Yeah, I think you should. Genuinely. I think the fact that your child has been gone for a long time, and he's not, like, contacting you in any way, yeah, I think that is actually reason to worry. Like, very good reason to worry. Alex played the N64. These parents in Pokemon, man, they just are so irresponsible with their children. Better get going. No time to lose. What? Wait, sorry? Alex played the N64. Better get going. No time to lose. Oh, okay. Just playing a quick game. It's TV. Yeah. No interesting dialogue with that. Didn't tell me what game we're playing. Mario 64. I played Mario 64 in Pokemon Gold. Yo, that's a bomber video idea, honestly. Can I beat Pokemon's Gold and Mario 64 at the same time? The answer's probably no, but that's why it's an interesting question, isn't it? I'm raising Pokemon too. They serve as my private guards. Okay. Red's house. Cool. I assumed that when I went in and talked to his mother. And said Red has been gone for a while. Pallet Town. A tranquil setting of peace and purity. Okay. Coolio. What about you? What do you have to say? Are you the technology is amazing guy? Technology is incredible! Sorry, incredible. Was it amazing in other games? Or am I just, like, being wrong? Technology is incredible. You can now trade Pokemon across time, like email. Wow. Someone could email you a Pokemon? That's crazy. Oak Pokemon Research Lab. Oh, cool, Oak's in there. I've met him before. I could go meet him again. Yeah, let's go meet him again. Hey, Oak, you have any, like, starters for me? You have, like, the Kanto starters for me? That'd be great. That's a static encounter. The Professor's Pokemon Talk radio program isn't aired here in Kanto. It's a shame. I'd like to hear it. That is a shame. Why is his talk show not aired in his home region, but is aired in another region? That's weird. Thanks to your work on the Pokedex, the Professor's research is coming along great. You're welcome. I mean, I feel like it was mostly Red, according to the timeline, but unless, like, canonically, Red didn't really fill out anything at all and just became, like, a hermit on a mountain, without even catching, like, more than a team of 6. Don't tell anyone, but Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk isn't a live broadcast. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. There's an email message on the PC. Professor Oak, how is your research coming along? I'm still plugging away. I heard rumors that Alex is making quite a name for himself. That's me! I know that guy! It's me! I'm delighted to hear that. Elm in Newbark Town. Cute little glasses with the long nose and the mouth. Funny. Love that. Okay. Is this the same thing, or... No, I can't actually interact with that at all. I guess that's like the printer or something. Anyway, hello. Ah, Alex, it's good of you... Wait, why did I give him that voice? Ah, Alex, it's good of you to come all this way to Kanto. What do you think of the trainers out here? Pretty tough, huh? Not really. Ah, you're collecting Kanto gym badges. I imagine that it's hard, but the experience is sure to help you. Come see me when you get them all. I'll have a gift for you. Is it Mewtwo? Or is it just the Kanto stories? Keep trying hard, Alex. How is your Pokedex coming? Let's see, don't look at it, I'm ashamed. Current Pokedex completion level. 243 Pokemon seen, 30 Pokemon owned. Professor Oak's rating. You're getting good at this, but you have a long way to go. Aw, man. Gotta play your lame music. If you're in the area, I hope you come visit again. Okay. I won't, but thank you. The save option is on the menu. Use it in a timely manner. Press start to open the menu. Okay. My reflection, looking good. My reflection, looking good. Okay. Glad we had 2 mirrors just to make sure it was still looking good. You know, like, so that I know that between the second it took me to look in the other mirror, it didn't change. There's nothing in here. Okay. You never know what your hair can do in 1 second. Go from absolutely flawless to just destroyed. With just a little bit of wind. You know, indoor wind in Professor Oak's lab. So now, I think we just go down here. And that sends us on our way to Cinnabar. What we will do when we get to Cinnabar, I don't know. Because, obviously, as they said, no gym leader there, or even gym. So, I don't know what we're gonna do to, like, get a gym badge while we're there. Or if we're even gonna get a gym badge while we're there. But we're going to Cinnabar anyway, because that's the only area left of this... It's the only town left in this region I still have to explore, I think. So, if progression is anywhere, it's probably there or on the way there. Or on the way from there to Fuchsia, I guess, because I haven't been that way. Nightshade. Yeah, let's go for Nightshade. I'm down for Nightshade. Nightshade, the Quagsire, turn him all purple for a second, and then he dies. Oh, okay, not in one hit, though. I should have known. Nightshade is known on Stacy for two-shotting things. Level 20, and he already has more than 53 health. That's kind of crazy now that I think about it. See, now that I think about it, as if I didn't think about it instantly upon seeing it. Weird way of phrasing it, but I couldn't come up with another way to phrase it. Alex, good evening. It's me, Veronica. Got a minute? Want a battle? It's not going to be a repeat of the last time we met. I'll be around Route 30. See you later. Okay, bye, Veronica. Have a good one, girly. The water is calm. Want to surf? Okay. Using surf. Let's do it. What is down there? I see, like, a boardwalk of some sort. But I don't remember Cinnabar being this close to Pallet Town, so I feel like we still have a lot further down to go before we start running into Cinnabar. So I don't think that boardwalk's connected to Cinnabar. I think it's connected probably to something else. SS Aqua, maybe? Is that where this was? Is this in... Well, I guess it's not where I found it previously, but, like... Is this an area where I can, like, ride it to a different location besides, like, just... What is it? Vermilion to, I don't remember where we found it in Johto, actually. But, like, is this gonna take me to another location in Johto than where it came from in Johto when I rode it? No, it's just a random piece of wood floating in the ocean, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I mean, I guess, I don't know how far away Cinnabar is, and we've already hit the 25-minute mark, so I guess I'll just, like, end the episode here. Because I don't know how much longer it's gonna take us to get to Cinnabar. It might be right down there, and I might just have to fight this one trainer, and then I'll be there, or it might be, you know, like, another episode away, and then I'll be doing this episode for the length of what could have been an entire other episode. I don't know. So, I guess I'll just end it off here, and I'll find out in the next episode how far away Cinnabar is. Maybe I'll go straight down, and I'll be there, and I'll be like, oh, I could have done that at the end of the last episode, but, I simply do not know. So, I will, end the episode off here and find out how close it is to where I currently am in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching, EV Clan. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. This is Alex Espion, signing off.